Eighth graders at the Summit Country Day School have given voice to 57 people on the front lines of injustice in a book called Hear My Story, Be My Voice. This was the culmination of a year-long research project which called for the students to internalize the concept of justice, a trait our eighth graders study through the Character Education program. Students conducted interviews, researched the history of their subjects, and wrote their stories. Faculty in social studies, religion, and language arts collaborated through a cross-curricular initiative that linked the project to specific eighth grade learning goals. Through the magic of storytelling, the celebration of these voices in our chapel provided restorative justice to survivors, veterans, the marginalized, and others whose stories, until now, were unheard and unwanted.
Werner Coppel. Justice is standing up against hate and prejudice even when it does not affect you.
Private Bill Fee. Justice is a system of laws or belief system that treats everybody equally, no matter what their skin color is, no matter what their socioeconomic status is, so that everyone is treated the same and that everybody has the same rights.
Shakila Ahmed. Justice is very simple. In the words of Prophet Muhammad, one is not a believer until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself.
The goal of the project was to put theory into practice by giving restorative justice to those who have a story to tell, thus allowing them to heal their soul and put a name and a face to the struggle for the students. However, we did not realize the power these stories would have on those who heard the stories via the book, the video, and the culminating celebration of voices. They began to make connections with people in their own lives who were also in need of healing through restorative justice.
Hi, I'm Christian Sigman, father of Eric Sigman in the 8th grade, and he was involved in a wonderful project called Be My Story, Hear My Story, a wonderful book. When he first told me about the project at Social Justice, I was thinking traditional Catholic terms of human rights and worker rights and immigrations. But when I read his story about interviewing a disabled vet, I realized that social justice also means taking care of the people who fought for your country and being cognizant of the impact on their lives and their family of being a veteran. It hit home with me because my father's a disabled veteran and he passed away before Eric was even born. When Eric is older and he can understand that, his story that he wrote will make sense and be relevant to him. So thank you, Summit, for doing this project.
The 8th grade capstone project for the Summit Character Education program was a deeply meaningful experience for our family and for our son Bates. He had interviewed a Vietnam veteran by the name of Robert Ball, someone whom had been through traumatic experience in Vietnam. And without knowing, Mrs. Alway had found a way for Bates to connect with his grandfather, after whom he's named, but did not know. And so as we went through this experience, we had the opportunity as a family to really learn more about justice, both for Mr. Ball and to learn more about someone in our family whom our son did not really get the opportunity to know.
The project allowed them to speak out against injustice and see that there's a world outside of themselves and the walls of the summit.
I was honored to be a part of the program. What struck out to me, there was so many different dimensions. First of all, to have 8th graders do such powerful interviews with people who have experienced some types of injustice, being on the front lines, became a great symbol of what can happen for the rest of their lives. The whole process was not only a learning experience, it was a life experience. I've been part of many things of justice, of peace. I've never seen a program done so well.
More than 40 of the people our students interviewed came to our celebration of voices, standing next to our student writers as the stories were revealed. The event was not only a conceptual, intellectual experience, but also a visceral landscape of emotion.
Thank you.
Our voices, students, and community shared in this powerful celebration as we made the journey together artistically from injustice to justice through memory, song, imagery, and story.
When I was in school, I was taught that the party was in charge of taking care of me, and I should listen to the party for the benefit of the humanity. In other words, I was not allowed to have a voice. You all are blessed to live in a country that values individual freedom. You study in a school that encourages you to be yourself at your best. The book you all have written is one of the most inspiring books I have ever read. You have the chance to take advantage of the fact that you live in a time and in a place that cherish the individual. Understand your strengths and embrace the values Summit instills in all of us. Do your best to become a positive voice, to leave a mark, become a positive legacy in this world. I encourage you to be a voice.